What's up, family? What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another one. This is your boy D'Angelo Scott Motivation, and I'm here on this channel, talk about everything, talk about the jobs I've been at, some of everything I go through in life. But this job, I just want to talk about this job this company I used to work with, and man, I don't seen some crazy stuff go on at this company. It wasn't a lot of stuff that went on at this company because I really didn't stay at this company too long. But I worked with this company named Southern Classic. They used to make, well, they make barbecue sauce and all kind of sauces, cooking oil, all kind of stuff. But mayonnaise, all that. So I remember when I was working with this company, well, this store, this grocery store. I used to work with them. I used to cut up the meat and all that, separate the meat, bag it up, and put it out there on the aisle. So I ain't no losing that job, so I had to go and work for this company, this company that made barbecue. So I had to go work for them. So I got on with them. So I had got on through sanitation. Sanitation is when you spraying all the stuff, the pipes down, and all the tanks and all that. You spraying all that stuff down. So I got on, started doing that, and like the job we had to do, we had to like get all the department I was in. I had to get all the mayonnaise out, the pipes, and I had to spray that junk every night. We do that, come in. I had a couple more people helping me, a couple Mexicans. So we had to take everything down, take all the piping down. We had when we take everything down, you gotta spray the pipes out. And when you spraying the pipes out, you see nothing but mayonnaise coming out. And then you got this machine operator. He'll run hot water. I'm talking about real hot water through those pipes. And you gotta be careful because while we taking down the pipes, it still be some hot water up in them pipes. So if you ain't cut that water off, that hot water can just splash all over you. And everybody know what hot water can do to you. It can mess you up. So, you know me, I seen one of my lead man. I'm new to the job. So I see him, he taking away, he loosen up the pipes and he taking everything down. So he doing all that, I'm watching him. Next thing you know, I see water just splash out of nowhere. He take off running. But he dodged it. He dodged the bullet. He didn't get hit. The water didn't hit him. But if that water would have hit him, it would have been over with. And then they had several cases that people done got burnt from doing that, taking this junk off, and they had to rush them to the hospital. So I don't heard stories about that. But that ain't nothing. And I seen some junk on while I was working there with a Mexican, man, scared the mess out of me. They were him had me scared. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm talking about it don't spook me up when I seen this. But I'm gonna get to that. But yeah. Spraying everything down. Make sure the mayonnaise, everything good. And you ain't got nobody watching you. You gotta be careful. Because the operator that running that hot water through those pipes, he just worrying about get his job done, he finna leave. That's the only thing. He ain't studying nothing else. He don't care about your safety, nothing. But you gotta be careful. So really, didn't nobody tell me nothing. They just say, hey, you gotta do this what you do. They told me how to break everything down and all that. So I'm doing it, breaking everything down. It's a lot of parts. I say it's about like 100 parts you gotta take off, and you gotta remember to put all those parts back on when you get done cleaning them. So I'm doing all that. You feel me? Doing all that. Taking everything down. Once I spray everything, get everything cleaned out, everything good. So you gotta put everything back. But anyway, I get done doing all that. So on one night, because I was on night shift. For some reason I love night shift. I love the graveyard shift. I don't know. I was on night shift and supervisor and everybody there like, look, you got to go to another department. We need y'all, you and the Mexican, we need y'all to go over there, clean out this big old tank. This big old tank, man. I'm talking about this tank is huge. I don't know. I can't describe it, man, but it's big. And you can walk up in there. You can walk up in there. I think it was a milk tank. They put milk up in there for some reason. I don't know what they do. They put milk, eggs, all kind of stuff up in there. So we supposed to went up in there and cleaned it. Well, they told us don't go up in there, don't walk up in there and spray it from the outside. So I'm paying attention. I'm talking about it's deep down in the cut. It's just me and the Mexican. It's just me and him. So they telling us don't go up in there. So I already know I'm not finna go in there. It's dark and it's real big up in there. And in the inside they got these little scraper things. It'll chop you up. It's like some knives or something. Like it go in circles. It'll chop you up. Just imagine this big old fan thing, this big old scraper thing going in circles. And they got that up in there. And now if somebody turn that switch, you go up in there, it gonna chop you up. You through. It gonna cut your legs off, everything, whatever you wanna call it. You chopped up, man. You gonna be some meat up in there. But all right, so anyway, they told us to clean this big old tank. They told us don't go up in there. Spray from the outside. Don't go up in that tank. So when they told me that, I'm like, all right, okay, cool. But he was a hood dude telling us everything. He really didn't too much, cause he just told us what it was, and he went on about his business. He like, hey, look, they what the play is, so and so. You know how people be on these jobs. They really ain't stunning you for real. They ain't looking after you for real. So he told her what the play is, and he went on about his business. But I'm pretty sure the Mexican, he probably didn't understand what he was saying, but I understood. So when he said that, so the Mexican, but I don't know, the Mexican, he was like, he went first in front of me. So I'm looking at him. The Mexican, he got their own water hose. And on the inside, I don't know how that switch cut on. It started cut on. It had cut on by itself. I don't know what happened, but he got the water hose. So the Mexican went in the tank. At first, he was spraying outside and everything. You getting it? I guess he just got up in that mood like, yeah, man. Cause you know the Mexicans, they work. I guess he just felt good, started feeling good. Like, hey, I'm finna go up. He got all the way up in there. Stepped up in the tank, boom, boom. Spraying from outside at first. That thing, he go up in there. Spraying everything down, spraying it down. So I'm looking at him. I'm like, man, I know this Mexican didn't just go up in there. So now I'm kind of like, something telling me to say something. But now I'm just thinking like, all right, maybe he'll be all right. Everything will be okay. So I'm just thinking like, dang, everything be all right. And so I'm spraying on the outside. I'm spraying everything down. So he got his water hole right by me. And I can say he like far away from me. And I'm spraying everything. So I look. He steady going up and he go deeper in the tank. So now he by the part where these big old knives things that, well, if that thing starts spinning, they gonna cut water hose and everything, even cut him up. So he way up in there, he deep down up in there. So I'm spraying from the outside. And that thing, I see the damn water hose start just break loose. Water started spraying everywhere. And I remember, he like, hey. I guess the jump turned on while he was up in there. So I'm like, man, look, when that water hose broke, when that thing started spinning up in that tank, everything was just going crazy. Spinning. So I'm like, man, y'all screwed me, man. My dang phone, something told me to put my phone on silent. But I'm still finna drop this video. Everything uncut and raw right here, you feel me? I ain't playing that. So, dang, had to miss my dang video up. But anyway, he went up in the tank. The junk spinning. The whole water hole just cut loose. So I'm scared to look up in the tank. I'm scared to look up in there now. I'm like, man, look. And I just hear him hollering, help, hey. He's speaking that Spanish stuff. So I'm like, oh, dang, bro. I don't even want to look in them. So I look. Thank God. The Most High, he was on the side just looking, and the thing in the middle of the tank just turned around spinning with the water hose up in it. And I looked at him. I'm like, bro, you better get up out of here, man. He got up out of there, and he was just shocked. We all was shocked. I'm like, man, that was scary, man. To see that, it could have got ugly. That joint could have got real ugly. And he crazy as hell for him just going up in that tank like that, man. Crazy. But anyway, man, I just want to share that with y'all, man. And I'm finna see who calling me. They don't mess my video up, but it's all good. I'm still finna drop this. Everything uncut and raw here. To all the new subscribers, like the video and comment, whatever. You know, y'all stay tuned. I'll be dropping more. Peace.